3 paranormal teams join forces to investigate an abandoned Mississippi hospital. Hardy Wilson. What will they find that lurks under the grave?
Josh still has the millimeter with the rim, the obelisk device. I think that's all we're going to use for now.
That's fine. Let's keep it simple.
Is there somebody down here?
Is that you knocking down the hall?
It almost constant. Says David walk back.
Jim?
Says David walk back in.
Is that Jim knocking? Jim's.
That was crazy.
Dash door.
You hear that?
Sideways. Anything? Freezing. Floors.
That was crazy.
This hospital is super awesome. It was built back in 1950, to my understanding, licensed for 35 beds. It was a level 4 trauma center, to my understanding. Back in 2007, they had figured out that, hey, we got to get this hospital up to code. So they hired an outside team, a consulting firm, to come in to take a look at it, see how much it would cost for them to, to fix it up, get it up to code. None of the bathrooms or anything like that was handicap accessible. None of the windows or anything like that were insulated, which, to today's standards, had to be. So when the consulting firm came back, they didn't give them good news. They gave them bad news. They said, you're going to have to build a whole new hospital. So what they did is they went ahead and put in for a certificate of need to the state of Mississippi to build a new facility. And in doing so, they closed the doors to Hardy Wilson in 2017, leaving the spirits here to roam at will.
It feels off in here. Really off.
Do you feel safe down here?
Can you tell me your name? The thing that I said right there on the back of the sink, if you talk into it, it will capture your voice if you talk loud enough.
Says you keep saying you're freezing. You hear more now?
In there. Do you want us to go down to the morgue? Privacy. Is there too many people in here? Down. There. Yes. It's bad. Who keeps knocking down the hall? Is that where you want us to go next so we can talk to you more?
Looks like we are in this room would probably have been used for like x-rays or something like that, maybe Yeah, because the glass, definitely x-rays, not M.R.I. or anything like that in here. So let's see, I'm going to put it up right here. Close that real quick. Okay, if anybody's here, I've got this toy right here. I want you to light it up for me. Just light it up. If anybody's here and they want to talk, just you can make it go off. We're not here to harm you or anything. My name is Gene Hamill. Can you tell me what this room was used for?
There's still some files in the file room. The M.P.R.I box.
We came to talk to you.
Noises? Yeah, we heard you. He moves. Ah. So you're trying to tell us it's the old one. Who? Jim something.
Nobody. Nobody's in the building.
Somebody's in the hallway.
Nobody's in the building. Everybody was out there, bro. I thought the same thing.
Get out. Now you're just pissing him off. Okay. Alright, Jim.
Whoa! Something was. It just went that way. I didn't see it. I
That's
heard
what I'm telling you. I didn't hear that. Okay.
Factual. Yep, he's saying it right. You just confirmed it.
it. As soon as I came over here, did y'all hear it?
Yeah.
That's what I was telling you. I didn't hear that.
I heard. That's what I heard earlier.
Look. Look, she said. Get out. Nervous.
Oh shit!
It's waiting again.
In there.
Stop.
Should say stop.
Wait.
Wait.
Let's check out behind here. Oh wow. Look at that. GE Medical Systems M.P.R. database. Procedure edit key. Version 2.0. I tell you, I wonder if the disc is still good. Yep, look at that. No telling what this is, some sort of database software. Just put that back. I don't know any computer that would run that today. Alright. If anybody's here, please make this toy right here in my hand light up for me. Just light this toy right here up in my hand. Right here. What the hell? Did you just see that? I saw something go across that wall, and it wasn't me. Wasn't it? Let's see, you were right there. Let's see, if you'll stand about right there. Wasn't me. make this right here go off? I just saw you. I know you want to talk, so let's talk. Somebody's moving the door. I just heard a door move. I just heard a door move.
Someone down here?
I literally.
I heard it too.
Are you coming?
Why are you hanging around here? Does this particular area have a significance to you? I heard it tap down.
Yeah, that's but yeah.
Straight down the hall. Can you make that noise again?
Here's a question. Are you watching us?
That shit's crazy, man. It's crazy. You can't go down there. That door's locked. That's what I heard. It was right here. It stepped on. Let me see if I can get this. It sounded like it stepped on the garbage bag.
Stepping there just a minute. I'll just come over there.
Seriously? We'll be back.
No.
That's not it.
What?
Something else.
Like, I'm gonna go ahead and pull her out so that we can maybe go down the hall and try to see if he goes around and he keeps. They kept saying that he keeps moving around.
Yeah.
Moving around and like while you were gone getting.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
It's still very interesting to see all these different things, all these different little cables and whatnot, you know. That's a cool little box. We'll figure out some sort of use for it. Okay. If anybody's here, I got this toy in my hand. Can you light it up for me? Shine the light in here. I heard it. I heard footsteps. Hello? Hello? You know, going into these abandoned places like this can be a little dangerous too, because you never know if you're gonna walk into somebody, you know, or anything like that either.
Hi, I'm Lisette and I'm with Death Stalkers Paranormal. I'm the team historian. So generally when somebody contacts us, I am the one that communicates with them. I get all the history, all the information and whatnot. With my partner here, we She prefers to go in blind, so I don't give Shannon any information whatsoever.
Hi, I'm Shannon with Death Stalkers Paranormal. Sorry, y'all, it's been a long day. A wonderful investigation. I am the team medium, also an investigator with our team, and what that means is I go into a location blind, as Lisette said, and I pick up on information, pick up on spirits, communicate with the spirits, help with crossings, and in general, just find out the needs of the home, help the client out.
We do private clients. We do locations as like this one as well. And thank you very much for including us. We really appreciate it. But we do a lot of private clients as well, because our goal as a team is to help not just the homeowners, but help spirit as well. Spirit sometimes gets what's the word I'm looking for? Misunderstood. And so in a means of trying to communicate with who they're with or where they're staying at, people sometimes misunderstand that as something worse than it may actually be. So our goal is always to help spirit and help the homeowners. This experience here today was absolutely awesome. We had some really cool personal experiences. My teammate Shannon, I love working with her. Because I always tease her, she's the best piece of equipment that we have. I love watching her interact with spirit and getting to be there to witness that and hear some really incredible stories that, like we did today.
To reiterate, I personally like to give spirit a voice because a lot of times they don't necessarily have that voice with a lot of teams. Every team here gives spirit that opportunity. But for me, spirit is the number one client. Always treating them with respect and making sure that when we leave a location, they understood that we, came in with love and we leave with love.
Great, yes. We always, the old saying, try to leave a place better than you found it. We thoroughly live by that. We don't believe in stirring things up more than it's already there. Our goal is to provide peace for spirit and the owners of the location. Try to find answers for the owners of the locations and give spirit that voice. I can't thank you guys enough for allowing us to be here. This was a really cool experience to really show everybody what para-unity is. It's not about competition. There's plenty of haunted locations, especially here in Mississippi for all of us. It's about working together with other teams. I know Shannon and I never would have been in this location had it not been for you guys asking us to join you. So we really appreciate that. And it was an amazing experience.
Yeah. It's awesome to be able to work with brother teams and sister teams in the paranormal field. Because sometimes when you do have a private client, you either get in a little over your head or need more people and assistance. So it's nice to know that in the state of Mississippi that we can communicate and work with each other.
My name is Brian Riley, and I am the founder of Mississippi Paranormal Society.
My name is Joshua Alberts, and I am one of the senior lead investigators with M.P.S.
And we are at the abandoned hospital in Hazelhurst, Mississippi. We've been investigating. We went up to, Josh and I did the first floor, and we heard some odd sounds. 90% convinced that possible paranormal. I'm gonna leave some room open for maybe it was something natural, but it seemed to correlate with other people's claims. When we went down to the basement, we heard more noises and everything. We did the walkthrough as well, and we listened to what Shannon with Death Stalkers Paranormal was picking up on, since she's a medium. A lot of deep stuff right there. She'll go into that. What you encountered? What did you have?
We had on going in on the first floor, we had something walk up behind me, just walk up behind me. So I turned around and looked. There wasn't nothing there. I went to the end of the hall, and about that time, a big gust of wind come flying by me.
And there's one time you heard, what was it, like shuffling or footsteps or
Yeah,
something?
we heard footsteps down. It was down there on the bottom, actually, on the basement, and it was up here
Yeah.
too on the top as well.
Hmm. And we just came back from a whole group investigation in the basement. And David Childers with M.P.R.I, we took off after we heard some sounds down the hallway. And of course, rounded a corner and felt real heavy there. Then we went back where everybody else was, and sounded like we were hearing noises on the first floor. So everybody came up here, and now we're here.
It's got a very strange, I say strange, but it's got a very heavy feeling in certain places, especially the basement.
Yeah.
The basement felt like it was moving around a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Like we would go in one section, it would go to the other and make noise.
Seemed like there was things kind of toying with us, moving around us. We would go one area, like you just said, and they'd go off to another. And we go chase it down, and it'd go back where we were just a minute ago. We're going to go up to the second floor where they did some investigating earlier, Death Stalkers, and we're going to see what happens there.
David Childers, founder of Mississippi Paranormal Research Institute and actor at Strike Fast Studio.
Gene Hamill, co-founder of M.P.R.I, and part of Strike Fast Studio.
Elaine McLemore, a member of Mississippi Paranormal Research Institute.
Carl McLemore, member of Mississippi Paranormal Institute.
Research.
Research Institute.
Hell, they would have been fine.
Today, the hospital has been really active. There's been a lot of knocks and footsteps, and we had a whole conversation upstairs with the older one, is what he called himself, and he's kind of watching all the spirits here and not wanting to really talk.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, it's definitely an amazing experience. We've got a lot of activity so far, and we've got a lot of evidence, which is really cool. You know, with the other teams as well. Mississippi look at me, man! I'm so excited about this place. I'm ready to get back in there and investigate. Mississippi Paranormal Society and Death Stalkers Paranormal, and of course M.P.R.I and Strike Fast. We came in here together, and we've had some great stuff going on. We're going to go back and do some more. What do you think about the place, Gene?
Well, I think it's great. You know, I mean, from some of the footage that I saw, you know, we saw a pendulum move by itself. Nobody was touching it. And I'm like, what the heck? I mean, when I saw that, I was like, wow. And I was looking at some of the other evidence and stuff like that from some of the other team members, and you know, from the other teams, and I was like, man, this is really an awesome place. But I'll tell you one thing: the scariest place that you'll go to is the rooftop. Guarantee it.
I bet it is.
What?
Yeah, I mean, Carl, you tell a story about that.
No.
What?
Well, I'm going to get you real good, real fast.
Hey, you know, the spirits sent them things up there after me. You know that, right? Man, and all you
That
can
Christmas
see.
tree was protecting itself.
And I mean, those were definitely not Christmas presents under the Christmas tree. I mean, heck, I hear you see me running across the rooftop so freaking bad that I freaking like ran so fast that I tore my shoe off. It's like, jeez, man. It's like the time we went out there to that mansion, you know, and the buzzers, were hitting us. But this time it was me. Thanks,
Which that
man.
was really, hey, don't blame me. I mean,
We gotta blame you. Everything's your fault. You know.
Carl, what do you think about the place, man?
I'm gonna tell you what, there was a lot going on in here. We set up in the operating room earlier, hearing paper rustling. Couldn't figure out what it was. We go out to the back end of the hallway. There's a paper dispenser hanging on the wall. I can unequivocally say that when we went in there was no paper hanging from that dispenser. When we come back out, there was definitely about 1.5 foot of paper hanging out of there. There's no way to explain how it came out.
Wow. Well, y'all, I've got to ask, what do y'all feel like is lurking under the grave?
Well, me and Elaine can tell you right now, we think we know what's lurking under the grave, and it's happening right back there where we're doing this interview.